Hi everybody, happy Sunday. This is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. Welcome to our Sunday night craft along and welcome back to everybody. We've been gone a couple of weeks, so I'm glad to be back live with everybody. Can't wait for everybody to hop on. I am going to share this on my page, my personal page, so can't wait for everybody to check it out. Make sure that you're saying hello when you hop on. Say hi in the comment section below. Feel free to like it if you want to, and if you really love it, please make sure that you share this video on your page so that we can spread the crafting love. So let me just share this and I will be right back. I hope everybody had a lovely week and a lovely couple of weeks since I've been here. I know I've been gone a little while, took a nice break. Did a lot of crafting in the meantime though, which was exciting. Or actually, I shouldn't say that. I did a lot of crafting like yesterday. I've kind of made up for like the 2 weeks of not being able to. So let me just share this as Bethany. Share now. All right. And my volume is down. I will watch everybody in the comments, so make sure that you are saying hello when you are hopping on. Drop a comment in the comment box below so that we can chat while we do this. I am semi on time. I heard my clock chime. That usually is my litmus test for it. So tonight, gonna give some more people some time to hop on, but thank you guys all for coming back. Again, my name is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We have had a busy last few weeks. Did some craft fairs, did a lot of extra crafting, just kind of getting a lot of things going, which is exciting. And plus it's, you know, the holiday season, so it's a busy time of year. So took a couple of weeks off, happy to be back. I'm really excited for tonight's craft. I feel like I'm always excited, right? But I am super excited. When Bob and I were having dinner today, I'm like, I'm really pumped for tonight's craft, and I'm telling him all about it as if he, you know, whatever. But I am really, really excited. So hopefully everybody will like what we're doing. So I will tell you a little bit about what we are doing. As the description says, what do you get when you combine your favorite Christmas gift bag, a Christmas tree cutout, and paint sticks. And we're going to use a couple more things. We're going to use some Scrabble letters and some ribbon. And that's about it. Nice, simple craft tonight, but going to make something super cute. Really excited about this. And this will be for sale when we're done. And just so that everybody does know, with there not being quite as many fairs and everything going on, I am making sure that everybody knows that when things are for sale from Count Your Stitches. So just keep an eye out for the Count Your Stitches shop, which is a photo album that I have on the Facebook page. So everything in there is for sale unless it says that it's already sold. We do have limited quantities of things. And then I will also, as I make things, I post them and I post them with the price. So that way you know what's available for sale and what was just something I wanted to make for our family. So yeah, so just keep an eye out for all of that. I see people hopping on, so make sure that you are saying hello in the comment section when you hop on so that we can chat tonight together and have a great time. I see Cindy and Bob and Dee and Mom and Camille. Thank you all so much for hopping on. Please say hello. Let's get this party started. I'm Christmassy tonight. I went with the bell pin and then the bell earrings so that way we make some fun jingle noises. So, all right. So tonight we're going to get started. We are going to begin with our palette, the bottom here. I'm going to put everything aside. So again, we are using some paint sticks, a Christmas cutout, any gift bag of your choice. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you for saying hello. I hope you are doing well. And then we're going to use some Scrabble letters that I got as a pack. Like I bought a pack of Scrabble letters. I didn't take it out of a Scrabble game. I'm not even sure we own Scrabble. I don't remember. Bob, do you know if we own Scrabble? But so I bought separate Scrabble letters to use for things like this. It's super cute. So we're going to start with the palette, the paint sticks. And I'm going to set this aside. So guys, these are some paint sticks I got, and then I glue them together. And it just gives you a nice surface that you can create something on, a nice background palette surface without having to get something. And what I like about this is the wood grain. And you know, I purposefully glue them opposite. So, because paint sticks have like the little indent in the top. So I do every other way, just to kind of spread those holes out, and it makes it look more natural, which is really kind of cool. So we are going to do a 2-step process for painting the bottom of this. I'm going to grab Mrs. T's brush and some chocolate bar paint. I'm going to do a coat of brown chocolate bar on the bottom, and I'm going to use a very wet paintbrush when I do it, so that way it looks more like a stain than a regular brown. And I want to do that on purpose to get a nice dark stain coat for the bottom, so that way when we then throw our cardinal crimson on top, the red, it'll just look a little bit more rustic, a little bit of a deeper color. And we won't worry about full coverage as much either. Again, that rustic look is kind of what we're going for. Hi, Jeff. Thank you for hopping on. Make sure everybody is saying hello. So let me get started, and then we can just kind of chat here. So I'm going to get a little bit of my brown on my paper plate here so we can get going. So how has everyone been? I haven't been here in 2 weeks. We've missed. Just doing lots of things. Again, really wet brush, guys. So I'm just going to put it in my mason jar of water. I'm not going to like wring it out. I'm not going to put it on the paintbrushes. I'm just going to grab this paint, and we're just going to go to town. And I might not even put paint on my brush every time. I might just put more water and kind of spread it out that way. So how's everybody been? How was their weekend? Tell me about it. Have we been doing Christmassy things? What's been going on? We've been doing a bunch of Christmassy, well, I guess a bunch. We've been doing some Christmassy things. So Federal Hill in Providence, for those of you who don't know, right, the Italian section, had tree lightings the past few weekends, but we didn't know that until yesterday. So Bob heard it on the radio, and he was like, let's go. But it rained. So, however, it said that the tree lighting would also be virtual. So hi, Kelsey! So we watched a tree lighting that was in the rain virtually on Facebook Live or whatever it was. So that was kind of fun. At least, they still got to do it. Tiffany, oh my gosh, Tiffany, you played golf today. I mean, it was like 60 degrees today. That's crazy. I hope it was a good round for you. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a Count Your Stitches Sunday Night Craft without talking about the weather, right? I always talk about the weather. It's like my thing, I guess. I don't know. I can't believe that, though. Playing golf, right, in the middle of December, where we were wearing, like, T-shirts. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I didn't play golf. Tiffany played golf, but we were wearing T-shirts today. It's just crazy. And then another Christmassy thing that we did this weekend, actually just tonight, just a little bit before we came on live, we went to Slater Park in Pawtucket because they do a Winter Wonderland, which kind of sounds like, Kelsey, you're super popular on this. So we went to the Slater Park Pawtucket Winter Wonderland, and it kind of sort of like La Salette, but definitely not as many lights, but definitely the same size in terms of like walking, but way less lights. It's more like Cumberland does, allows you to decorate trees, and I think a lot of towns do this, memorial trees, like in dedication to someone or something, and it was a lot of that. But then they also had some really cute stuff too, like just different funky lights and big strings of lights, and it was really cute. So we walked through that earlier tonight. That was fun. I highly recommend it. So if you're anywhere near Pawtucket, Slater Park in Pawtucket is doing the Pawtucket Winter Wonderland. So that was really cool. We drove over to that. And then today, so again, guys, just taking a super wet brush, dipping it in the brown paint, and making it look more like a stain than actual paint. And then today, although we don't have as many people to give them out to, my mother and I still did our baking Christmas cookies. My gosh, I'm so vain. She and I went live while we were doing it, but I hated my hair so much that I deleted the video. I just couldn't even. I thought it looked so much cuter. I fixed it since then because I really thought it looked cuter, and it didn't. Do you ever have those moments? So we baked 7 different kinds of cookies, and it was so much fun. We watched a Billy Gilman concert. Shout out Billy Gilman during it, and then we also listened to our favorite Amy Grant Christmas songs because for Mom and I, it would not be Christmas without Amy Grant. Love it, love it, love it. So that's what we did today. We baked. Oh, I gotta re-glue that. That came off a little bit. So we baked. I'm trying to think. I gotta try to remember all the cookies that we baked. We baked 7 different kinds. We did ginger cookies, these huge ginger snaps, which are some of my favorites. Chocolate chip cookies, which we don't normally do. That was new this year. We did 2 different kinds of jam thumbprints. Those go to Papa. Papa loves those. We did peanut butter blossoms. The kind that it's like a peanut butter cookie with a little Hershey Kiss in the middle. And what am I forgetting, Mom? Help. We did peanut butter balls, which are like a peanut butter mixture that you roll into a ball and then dip in chocolate. Mom made those ahead of time. We did butter balls. I'm trying to think, what else did we do? I think is that 7? I can't even remember, guys. Help me. But yeah, so super delish. Now we have too many cookies to eat. My mom was like, you can save them for dessert on Christmas Eve. And I'm like, you really think those are going to last till Christmas Eve? Although Bob and I do this like ridiculous crash diet. Well, it's not a crash diet. It's just like a 3-day diet type thing every so often. And for some reason we chose tomorrow to start it for the 3 days when we have all these cookies in our home. That is going to be willpower tested at its best. Did you say fig thumbprints? Yes. So we made 2 different kind of thumb jam prints, right? The kind like a nice cookie with you press a thing in the middle and then you put either what kind of jam you want. So we did some with raspberry jam and some with fig jam. Delish. Super recommend. So tell me, everybody, what are some of your favorite Christmas cookies or just cookies in general or your favorite holiday desserts? Share those. Drop a comment in the comment box below. Let's talk about delicious holiday desserts and cookies. Tell me what your favorites are. All right. And while you guys are dropping those comments in the box, I'm going to dry our stain, which we all know is really just paint, but we use a wet paintbrush and we make it look like a stain. I watch all these crafters and they all have this like really nice stain that they use and everything's so fancy and I'm simple. I like to make paint look like stain. It's so much easier. I don't know, maybe that's why they're so much further ahead than I am. I'll get there. I don't see people dropping their favorite holiday desserts. In the comment box, guys, let's go. Drop your favorite holiday desserts. I want to know what they are. All right, that's almost dry. It's not going to be totally dry because of the because it was so wet. But so that's what we did. That's everything we did this weekend. That was Christmas Eve, and that's quite a lot if you ask me. Very busy. And I also made a ton of crafts, and by a ton I mean like 4. But that's a lot. Crafts aren't all that quick. So made some more things. I will be listing them on the Facebook page for sale. I really appreciate everybody's support so far. This, like, you know, supporting local and everything. I really appreciate it. Peanut butter balls. Thank you, Bob. I really appreciate everybody's support so far. It has been great. All right, so Tiffany said, the easiest ones I make that I always have the most fans are chocolate chip cookie dough in a mini muffin pan and then regular makeup. Oh, Tiffany, that sounds phenomenal. Mom, we're going to have to try those next year, okay? Or anytime, really. We don't need to wait till Christmas. A chocolate chip cookie dough that you drop in a mini muffin tin. As soon as they come out, put a Reese's in the middle. Yes, please. That sounds delicious. We're definitely going to make those sometime. All right, that is much better. I'm going to use the same paintbrush. Just wipe it off my paper towel just a little bit, get some of that excess water off. And we are going to go in with some Cardinal Crimson, aka Christmas Red. People adore those. I adore the sound of those without even having eaten one yet. Oh my gosh. All right, we are gonna take some red. Again, we have this nice base color. And see how it looks like a stain. Is that not the coolest trick in the world, guys? I love it. We are going to paint the red on it. Again, not going to worry too much about full coverage. I'm going to turn it this way so I can go with the grain a little better. And one coat, just slop some paint on it, just so we can get a nice kind of deep red rustic color out of this. Alrighty, hopefully this works the way I want it to. And we can always sand it later if we, actually I do plan on sanding it later. I just need a little bit of water to get the paint moving. If your paint's ever like just like not moving for you, just a little bit of water on your brush, not a ton, but just a little, and it'll kind of just help move the paint around a little bit better. My little tip to you. What else do people love for Christmas cookies or Christmas desserts? What have people been doing for Christmas? Fun Christmas things. I know everything is different this year, but it seems like a lot of places are still, you know, just trying to make the best of it and doing things socially distanced. And I don't know, I think people have been really resilient and coming up with nice ideas. I mean, the virtual has been great. With work the other night, you know, we can't do as many kind of like employee fun things together in person, obviously. So we did a virtual Zoom bingo night with everybody at work. That was really fun. And I know my college has been doing a ton of like, we've done trivia nights and like gift wrap parties together, like for donation, volunteering stuff. I just feel like everybody's been really getting creative so that way we can still celebrate the holiday season just safely, you know? It's been fun. All right, guys. We have got our red on. I'm not going to worry about the edges too much. And then I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to sand it a little bit just so we can get a little bit more of a rustic look. Alrighty. Sadly, I have been without an oven since October. Oh, gosh. Ha! You did your turkey on the grill? That is too cool. Did it come out well? Oh, this looks really cool. I like this look, guys. You can see the grain coming through. Also, fun fact with this, guys, if you ever use paint sticks in a project for not stirring paint, make sure that you use the side that doesn't have the ruler painted on it. It was great. I'd do it again. That's awesome, Tiffany. And then you don't have to worry about the turkey taking up all the room in the oven. You can put everything else in there. Yeah, I've made projects with paint sticks before and forgot about the ruler that's painted on the front of it. And so I've had to like change what I'm doing. Oh, it's too funny. I'm trying to think of what other Christmassy things that we've done. I will say the virtual events have been a lot of fun. Again, seeing how people have kind of stepped up to do things innovatively during these times. So I've liked like the virtual bingo and the virtual trivia. Oh, and my mom and I did a virtual paint night. Kind of like, I mean, we did a virtual craft party with Count Your Stitches, right? Those of you who were able to make it, that was really fun. We're going to do another one in January, so keep your eyes out. Most likely going to be snowman themed. So if you love snowmen, we're going to do a craft party via Zoom or whatever platform. And it's going to most likely be snowman themed, I think. We'll see. That's what I'm thinking. So just keep an eye out for registration for that. So we did that. Mom and I did a virtual paint night with my college alma mater. So that was really fun. So see, guys, that looks pretty. But those of you who are just joining, make sure that you're saying hello when you're hopping on. Drop a comment in the comment box. If you are watching this on the replay, make sure you hashtag replay in the comment section so that I know you are here. I'm trying to get better at keeping up on comments that come afterwards. There's just so much. Give me a hot second. I'm just going to grab my sanding block so we can sand this to make it a little bit more rustic. And then we'll get going on the next part, which I'm really excited about. So guys, I have a sanding block that on one side is 320 grit and one side is 220 grit. I definitely use the 220 grit more often. But nice to have both options just in case. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. So I'm just going to plug in my hot glue gun because some of my paint stick is coming unglued. So we want to make sure we fix that. And then we're going to sand this to give it a more rustic look. All right. I'm just going to take it has a little thing on the side. Can I tell you guys, I only just noticed this like last week, and I've had this since the summer. The little thing that says 220s on this side and 320s on this side. I never knew. I thought the whole thing was 220, but whatever. Fake it till you make it, guys. Okay? I'm just going to sand a little. Just to get some of this paint off. Give it a little more of a rustic look. Even like the edges. A little bit more rustic. I like that look. I think it's very popular these days. So, I mean, a lot of this is going to be covered by the Christmas tree. But it doesn't mean we can't pay attention to cute little details. Has anybody gone to La Salette yet this year? I know my mom and dad have. But has anybody else gone yet this year? We are hoping to go, I think, this week. All right, set that aside. All right, we came unglued. We cannot have that. Oh, we're not hot yet. Okay, we will come back to this. Not gonna stay there. Okay, we'll come back to this. So I've got my Christmas tree cut out, my gift bag, my matte Mod Podge. I'm going to set my heat gun aside. I can put it on the radiator because that works. Whew, all right. So yeah, so has anybody been to La Salette yet this year? We're gonna hopefully go there this week. That'll be fun. So guys, I am going to take my gift bag. This one just is cute. Snowflakes on it. I like that. Kind of neutral. I'm in love with these kinds of bags that are the, what is this? Like the brown background. I don't know what that's called. Somebody help me. And then they have a pretty picture on it. I've been in love with them. I just made a wall hanger the other day with one that had the classic red Christmas truck on it. And we sold that the other day. I loved that. But so I am just cutting the front of this bag off. And then you will see what I'm going to do with it. I am super excited. So guys, this Christmas tree cutout that I have originally had a hanger on it. So we're going to have to take care of the hole that's in the top. I don't know why I struggle with scissors. All right, so I'm going to cut that. I'm going to move this to the side. I swear, I have so much room in here, and yet still somehow I don't have enough room. Anybody ever feel like that happens? I am just taking off the bag handle because we do not need it. I will say, oh, please don't rip through the bag. Thank you. I will say, this might be fun to reuse if any, I'm not going to keep it, but if you ever wanted to reuse this for something as a hanger, why not? As Bob always tells me, nothing in our house gets thrown away anymore. I keep everything because we could make a craft out of it. I even made a craft the other day out of a broken, oh, you're kidding me. It cut too small. Hold on. This is why we buy bags that are double-sided. Oh, story of my life. Is it like way too small? Is this gonna really be noticeable? Oh yeah. Oh, totally. Of course it is. Of course it is. We're gonna have to cut this one now, guys. Because I made an error. I told you, I'm not good with scissors. I'm gonna cut this one out now. It was a little bit too small for the Christmas tree that we got going on here, guys. So we're gonna try again. But yeah, so, oh yeah, so I even made a decoration the other day out of a lawn decoration that broke. And I was like, I can just take the part that sticks in the ground off. I cut it off, and then I just made it into a hanger for the house. Works perfectly. Waste not, want not, people. That's what I always say. But yeah, so the Christmas tree was a hanging Christmas tree. And we're going to have to take care of the big old hole that it has in the top. So that is our first job. And we're going to take care of that by covering it with this gift bag. Guys, gift bags these days, I swear, I go to the store and I go to the gift bag aisle and I just want to buy all of it and make them all into pictures to hang in my home. It is just, they're just gorgeous. So get yourself a beautiful one and make yourself something beautiful for your home. Because, I mean, I swear, they are like painting worthy. They're just gorgeous. Let's see if this fits now, guys, shall we? Oh, just barely. But it's better than not fitting. So we're going to go with it. So we're using this pretty snowflake one. I wanted to go with something kind of neutral, and you will see why. So I'm going to line this up, and then we're going to take our trusty pen. We're going to trace it. And then we're going to have to use scissors again. Sorry, you know I'm terrible with scissors, but I'm going to do my best. And we're going to trace this all around. And we're going to Mod Podge this on. And it's going to be a snowflake Christmas tree. I have a bag that it was all Christmas trees. And I was like, wouldn't that look cute to Mod Podge Christmas trees on a Christmas tree? And Bob's like, that's a little much. I'm like, okay, never mind. Sorry. Oh, and it would have. He's right. It was a little loud. But I just thought it'd be a cute idea to put Christmas trees on Christmas tree. I don't know. Sometimes I miss the bark. Oh. Alrighty. Sorry, you know me, I have to really concentrate when I cut. So how's everybody doing tonight? What are we up to? Hi, Ginny. It's so good to see you. I missed you guys too. It was so weird not being here. You can never have too many trees. Thank you, Lauren. Tiffany, I missed the beginning. What is the Christmas tree made of? Wood cardboard. This is a Christmas tree. It's a wood cutout. Thin wood cutout. You can get them at a lot of different stores this time of year for pretty inexpensive. So, Christmas tree cutout. That I think it was meant to be a hanger because it has a hole in the top. I cut off the piece of jute that was on it. If you have a Cricut that can cut the thin wood, like the maker, you could definitely do the cutout, the Christmas tree cutout yourself. But like I said, a lot of stores are selling these kinds of tree cutouts. So you will definitely see one around. Gonna get one. They're all different shapes and sizes. This is just one I had on hand. I got a lot of Christmassy craft stuff. I would say like in October and even September when they first were bringing it out. Because if you don't get it early, man, they sell out. And I noticed lately, not a lot of people are, not a lot of stores are restocking, which I think is interesting. I don't know how that is around where everybody else is. That's how I'm seeing it in Rhodey, in like southeastern Mass. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that a lot of places are not restocking. Guys, I'm just going to take a quick second to re-glue these two paint sticks down. That way that's taken care of before we continue what we're up to. Next step is we're going to Mod Podge this gift bag. Oh, we've got so many people hopping on. I'm so excited. Hi, everybody. So Lauren's here. Yvonne is here. Linda's here. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for hopping on. Oh, it is so good to be back. I've missed you guys. I missed going live. I'm still so afraid that I'm never going to have enough to talk about. Again, I know me not having enough to talk about is crazy, but I still get nervous about doing all of this, but I really did miss doing this. I miss being with all of you guys and chatting and doing crafts with you. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy this. So it's good to be back with you guys. Make sure that you're saying hey when you're hopping on. I love my mother. She says hi to everybody. So we're going to Mod Podge our snowflake Christmas tree onto our Christmas tree wood cutout. You could also definitely use, if you had a piece of cardboard, like I have some cardboard laying around from like Christmas gifts that I'm ordering online, doing a lot of online shopping. And, you know, it just comes with whatever, like whether it's cardboard separators or even just cutting up a box. And if you're going to cover the whole thing, you can use it even if it says something on the side, right? And that would work perfectly fine for this. Yvonne, it is nice to see you again too. We did a fair, Count Your Stitches, we did a fair up in Chepachet or whatever, wherever it was, right? We could never determine where it was. A couple weekends ago on Small Business Saturday at, oh my gosh, of course I'm going to forget the name. Someone remind me of the name, please. The Old Sticks. My God, I'm such a Rhode Islander. The Old. And it was so much fun, so busy, so much support for local businesses. I loved it. We did great. Custom orders and selling stuff that we already had. People were so wonderful. I know many of you who stopped by. Thank you so much for your support. We loved it. I thought I missed you this last. Nope. We were gone for a couple of weeks. Like, well, as in I didn't come on live. Took a few weeks off. We had a lot going on. The fair and everything. Getting some other Christmas stuff done. A lot of orders right now. So trying to keep up with all of that. So I'm putting a layer of the matte Mod Podge on both the wood cutout. And then I'm also going to put it on the gift bag. So that way it's double ready to go. I put a generous amount. You want to make sure it sticks. I never really knew that there was matte versus glossy Mod Podge. Because I was new at this, you know what I'm saying? So recently I finally got the matte Mod Podge. Oh my gosh, guys, game changer. There's definitely a time and place for glossy Mod Podge, but man, the matte Mod Podge it just has a nice, I like the look. So, all right, here we go. And when you put the Mod Podge on both your piece that you're putting on and the piece that you're putting it on too, it actually like kind of moves around better for you. If you only put it on one, it doesn't really move. Like if you need to, how I was just kind of readjusting it, it doesn't really readjust if you don't put it on both the gift bag and the piece that you're applying it to. Just kind of a fun fact. All right, so I am just rubbing the hokey pokey out of this to make sure we don't have any air bubbles. I will always get air bubbles at the end. It's just what happens with me. I don't know why. I try so hard. I would imagine if you had like one of those brayers, like a roller thing, you could use that, but ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't fancy. I don't mind if it doesn't look perfect. All right. That just came up a little, so we are going to just make sure we have some more there. And guys, if you have some hanging off, don't worry about it. We can either sand it off later or might not even be noticed. Now, we're going to seal this. So, a Pampered Chef Scraper. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Thank you, Tiffany. I am going to take the matte Mod Podge and do a layer over the top. A credit card would be great. And actually, I have a scraper that I use when I'm doing vinyl. So I definitely could use that. And I'm taking this layer of the matte Mod Podge and putting it over it. This will seal and protect your piece. I do this with pretty much everything I make. So if you're getting something from Count Your Stitches, it is sealed and protected. I use all sorts of sealers. I use polyacrylic. I use Mod Podge Outdoor. I use the Mod Podge Matte or the Glossy. So everything you're going to get is, protected, sealed. You don't have to worry too much. I mean, obviously you want to still be careful with all your things, but we do our best to make sure that everything is quality and will last you through your seasons of wanting. There come the bubbles, guys. Here they come. It's like I rub them out, and then when I put the top coat on, I don't know, they appear. All right, so we are going to let that dry. It won't take too long. This doesn't take too long. I put this back. I bring my little rolling cart now next to me so that I have everything readily available, which I love. So while we are waiting, because we have to just add something to that, I'll show you in a momentito. But while we are waiting, we're going to make a little bow for all of this. So, but is this not the cutest? I know you can't really see it right now because it's still, but it's got the snowflakes. It'll dry clearer, but isn't that super cute? I love that. I know, 15 different kinds of Mod Podge, right, Ginny? Yes, oh, I have the dishwasher safe one too. Guys, keep an eye out. We're going to do a Christmas cutting board, like any type of custom that you want to do with dishwasher Mod Podge. So keep an eye out for that live. Super excited about that one. What helps with air bubbles, if you start on one side and sort of roll. Yeah, I'm just reading best practices here. Yeah, you know, the air bubbles happen for me when I put the second coat on. It's like it lays beautifully prior to putting it on, and it's all set and done. And then, guys, this is already drying. This stuff dries so fast. It's awesome. But then the air bubbles pop up when I put the top coat. It's kind of weird. But all right, so we're going to make a quick, simple bow to put on the top of our Christmas tree once we assemble everything. So I have some burlap. Red burlap. It's a couple of inches wide. That can be 2.5, 3 inches wide. That's going to be my base. I think I'm actually only going to cut one piece of it and then lay everything crisscrossed on top of it because it is a little wider than my other ribbons. So I have this really cute, it's a buffalo, or it's a plaid with some lace. Super cute. If you use a bigger brush, you will have less bubbles. No kidding. Thank you, Yvonne. I did not know that. So I got this ribbon from my cousin Peggy's yard sale. Love it. I think I'm going to have that ribbon for like the rest of my life. So I'm cutting 2 pieces of that one. And then another plaid that kind of matches the plaid that's in the middle of the other one. If I can find the end, but it's just by itself. Love this one. You can poke them with a pin. Yeah. Well, and I'm finding too that I can kind of rub them lightly with my finger while it's drying. And it actually just kind of presses it right back down. So that's working out nicely. Except for this big bubble right here on the edge. That's okay. Guys, this is crafting. This is fun. This is rustic. This is us. You do you, I do me, and it's all good, right? We do not have to be perfect. We are not going for perfection. We are here to have fun, to have a beautiful outlet for creativity, to express yourself. We do not have to worry about everything being perfect, although I'm pretty anal. But everything doesn't have to be too perfect. I am learning that with crafting. I find it hard to not compare, like when I'm looking at other crafters and who do this and, and I'm like, gee, like look at how well they're doing and why can't I be at that level? And like, look at their stuff. It's so beautiful and mine doesn't look like that. And yada, and it's like, I have to stop myself and say, okay, first of all, like I'm just starting out, we're doing great things. Like it's just so hard to not compare yourself, but like I'm loving what I'm doing and that's really all that matters, so I just kind of have to keep that in mind. It's so hard, right? To just not compare yourself to everybody and just be like, why can't I be like them or be at their level or whatever? You just have to kind of appreciate where you are. And as long as you're loving what you're doing, that's all that really matters, So I don't know, just that's my little, we're getting deep there for a moment. All right, I have some raffia and I am gonna grab, I need some jute string. Give me a quick second. I need to get that to tie this together. All right, so we're just making a quick bow that we're gonna put on the top. Comparison is the thief of joy. Amen. Oh, I love that, Tiffany. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Tiffany, you're the best. I do miss you. Miss working with you. You were always such a ray of sunshine. I'm sure you still are. All right, so I have some raffia here that I am going to just bend together. I'm not going to use it all. I'm just going to go with about that much. Yep. Yeah, isn't it hard, guys? I mean, it is, right? And I feel like it's funny because we all feel that way. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder, even the people that you're comparing yourself to, they probably feel the same way you do, you know? And it's funny because we'll like look at them and be like, oh, they have everything together. Everything is wonderful. Like, I wish I could be them. And they're probably looking at other people saying, everything is wonderful. I wish, you know, I wish I could be this person, right? And it's just funny, you know, so we kind of have to keep all that in mind, you know? But I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me during doing all of this, and I just love it. So we're just going to keep on keeping, guys, and wherever it takes us, that's where it takes us, you know? Everything happens for a reason. So I'm just going to pinch this together. Possibly. Hold on. Please hold. There we go. Get that raffia right in the middle there. I'm going to grab this jute, wrap it around. I'm going to tie it in the back. Okay. Yeah, I really like this this red plaid. I think it's really cute. I'm going to tie it once in the front, flipping it around, and then flip it back one more time because I kind of like the way the jute looks with all of this. It's pretty rustic. So I like it. So we're going to do that. Double knot it in the back so that you have a nice secure moment there. And we're going to cut that. Trash. All right, we're going to do a little trimming. We're going to trim this raffia because it was wrapped. Oh, thank you so much, Yvonne. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. I love doing this. I love doing this. So thank you guys for your support. All right, I'm going to trim this bad boy up a little bit because, first of all, it totally didn't tie it in the middle. I feel like that's like my number one problem all the time, is that I don't tie it in the middle. I'm going to trim this raffia up so that it's actually a little bit shorter than the ribbon. I'm going to shorten this ribbon a little. Has anybody watched any good Christmas movies lately? We watched the Christmas Chronicles 2 on Netflix the other night. I thought that was, I really, really liked it. It's definitely like kind of kiddish oriented. But let's be honest, I'm a kid at heart. And I thought it was adorable. I really thought it was adorable. So I highly recommend it. All right, guys. What do we think of our bow? A little rustic, a little cute, a little lace with some little prettiness, you know? All right, so that's all done. We did that in the meantime while we were letting things dry. All right, I'm gonna scooch that over. Okay, I need another glue stick. We got it here, beautiful. Okay, are we ready for the really fun part? I'm super excited about this. Okay, I feel like I'm super excited about everything. I'm really sorry. I promise I actually am. It's a sincere super excited every time. So, Scrabble letters, okay? I already picked out the ones I needed. Guys, if you don't have snack size bags in your life, you need them. I just wanted to point that out. My mama raised me to have tons of different sizes of bags in your home. I also have reusable ones because I know these aren't good, but just go with it, okay? So we have snack size, sandwich size, quart size, gallon size, everything you need. And I highly recommend it, okay? Waste not, want not, use it. You don't have to use a huge one for, you know, little things. So anyway, just my little shout out to baggies. All right, so I got Merry Christmas out of Scrabble letters, okay? So I'm just going to put them together real quick. So that way we have everything where it needs to be. And we're going to glue this on our Christmas tree. And I am super excited. Now, I'm thinking I am actually going to glue the Christmas tree onto our palette first. I actually think that would be a better idea. It would behoove me to do that. So I laid out my Merry Christmas. So that is ready to go. Let's scooch that up. All right, palette, guys, all set to go, all nice and dry. How beautiful is that? Nice and rustic red. Love. Hello, everybody who's just hopping on. My name is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. You are catching us towards the end of our Christmas craft along this evening, our Sunday night, that we do this every week except for when we take some time off. So tonight we are doing a little Christmas tree hanger, gift bag, paint sticks, some Scrabble letters, throwing it all together and making it super cute. This will be for sale at the end for anybody who wants it. But anywho, so we're just about to glue our snowflake Christmas tree onto our paint stick palette. All right, so I am going to use a mix of wood glue. This is Gorilla Wood Glue. And, if I can open it, there we go. And hot glue. The hot glue will help it stick immediately. The wood glue will give it some long last. Come on, guys. No, we just like not going to do this tonight? We're not feeling it? What's up? Maybe we're not feeling it. I haven't used it in a long time. It was kind of a spur. Oh, that will work. This will work. It was kind of the spur of the moment decision to use it. So, I'm just going to spread it around because the spigot wasn't working. This works, right, guys? Hey, this is live. We improvise. All right, so that'll give it some long-lasting hold. And then I will grab some hot glue to give it some quick hold. Mom keeps track of everybody who's here. She says hi when they all come on. Come on. There we go. My hot glue gun stick wasn't coming down. Okay. All right, get this on. I'm gluing it. It's literally the perfect height, so kind of just equidistant spacing it right to left and top to bottom. Just gonna press this down. Oh, this is coming out. I was really excited about this one, and it is coming out how exactly I wanted it. So this is great. And you can use any kind of gift bag you want. I found these awesome gift bags that have Santa on them, and you guys know how much I love Santa. And all the believing in the magic of Christmas. That's like my thing. But because we're gluing the Merry Christmas on, where Santa would sit on the tree when you cut it out, the Merry Christmas would go right across his head. So I didn't want to do that. So I found this snowflake one that was more just like it doesn't matter what goes on top of it. So that's why we're going with this one. So our bow will go here. So I'm just going to keep that there when we keep this in mind. I'm going to offset these a little to make it a little bit whimsical. All right, maybe not quite that much. That's a lot of offset. Hold on. Let's not go overboard here, Bethany. Not even going to worry about them being too straight. Not going to lie. We're going to be cute about this one. Go up a little bit more so that our Christmas can fit where I want it to be. And actually, the letters will hang off a bit. I'm going to let that, like the M and the Y, and then the C and the S at the end, hang off a little. Come on. Let's get on here. Oh, they can touch. Why am I not letting them touch? Hello. Hello. All right, so those are all arranged. Awesome. All right, let's get to gluing. I'm going to start with the R in the middle of Merry, so that way we have a center point to start. We know where the middle is now. All right, let's get going. Get to gluing Merry Christmas down. So again, guys, these are Scrabble letters. I literally Googled Scrabble letters. And you can buy a box of them online. So I will definitely be using Scrabble letters in more crafts to come. I think it is a genius idea. They are adorable. Again, they add kind of a little whimsical flair. So I thought this would be a cute idea. All right, the center of Christmas is The S, yes, 4 and 4. Marvelous. Let's center that bad boy up. Boom, right under that R. Oh, let's not get stuck. Right under that R. Okay, let's go to town. Had to see where I needed to stagger my letter. Alrighty. So, anybody have any big plans for the week? Just working, getting through, right? Getting through to the holiday, and maybe hopefully everybody has like a little bit of time off, hopefully. I have a little bit of time off. I'm very excited. I mean, not that my job is, I like what I do, so it's fine. But it'll be nice to have a little bit of time off. All right, we are almost there, guys. We're going to watch another Christmas movie tonight. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure which one. Maybe A Christmas Carol. We have a couple of different versions of A Christmas Carol. Oh, guys, that's something we're doing in the coming week. Christmassy. So A Christmas Carol at Trinity Rep, right? It's huge. Rhode Island tradition, even Southeastern Mass, going to see A Christmas Carol at Trinity Rep. And obviously this year can't have its normal season, but in, true flexible fashion, they are doing it online, and they filmed it and everything, and it's open to the public for free, which is so awesome of them. So all you have to do is sign up. They do accept donations when you do sign up. Almost, like if you want to donate a little bit as you would pay for a ticket. And you can watch it online. So we're going to watch it. So I'm really excited about that. I got to stop saying super excited. I have to find a new phrase. But we're going to watch it online. That'll be really cool. Oh, found another palette. Guys, look at that. How adorable. I know it's backwards to you guys, but how adorable does that look? A little stagger, a little rustic, a little whimsical. Just love it, love it, love it. Let's fix this paint stick. Get it glued back down. Ow. Hot glue is hot. Mom said she is waiting for the snowstorm. Yes, it looked, again, we don't not talk about the weather. We always talk about the weather. It does seem like we might get a snowstorm this week. I literally watched the weather 5 minutes before we came on here. It seems as though we could get a storm. All right, let's get this bow on. Which, I mean, you guys know me. I love snow. I'm actually going to trim this up just a little bit more, guys. I don't want the little ribbons to hang past the burlap. So I'm just going to trim this up a little bit. And I'm kind of staggering it. So, like, the burlap is the longest, then the green, then the lace, then the raffia, just to have some depth to it. Some depth to the bow. You know what I'm saying? Right, cut this one up a little bit. And then this one up a little bit. And then the raffia just a bit. All right, better. Okay, we're gonna glue this on, guys. Alrighty, nice big dab of glue right at the top. Hold that down till it's good and dry. Yes, so apparently, it's going to be super cold, well, semi-cold this week, right? Low 30s, 20s. And apparently we have a big system moving in Wednesday into Thursday. Don't quote me, I'm not a meteorologist. I'm just sharing what I heard. But apparently we're going to get a big snowstorm on Wednesday night into Thursday. I guess Thursday morning would be the worst time of it. So yeah. That'll be interesting to see what happens. Apparently, we also might get some snow tomorrow. I don't think any measurable amount, but more just a nuisance when driving and such. But hey, so much for a slow winter in terms of snow. Oh shucks, that really spread out a lot on me there. Don't mind me, just pushing my hot glue down. so we don't see as much. There we go. I'm just pushing the hot glue down. It's moldable now, so. All right, guys. What do we think of our finished product? I will make this into a hanger, so I'll attach something to the back so that it can be hung up, but I don't need to do that now. But how adorable did this come out? I am so pumped about this. So again, guys, use some paint sticks. We used a Christmas tree cutout. We used our favorite gift bag. We used some Scrabble letters, some ribbon, put it all together. We're gonna put a nice hanger on the back, and we have ourselves a beautiful Christmas craft. That's pretty big, actually. This will look nice. But yeah. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, this one, I really like this one. I love these Scrabble letters. I think we're going to be using these a lot. And I actually think this will bring some whimsicalness, if that's a word. We're going to make that a word now. Definitely, like when we get around Valentine's Day, making crafts for that. We're definitely going to use that. And I think this will look cute in some springtime summer crafts too. So we're definitely going to use this a lot. Thank you, Tiffany. Really, it was so nice to chat with you, Tiff. It was so good. Thank you. So guys, that's what we got tonight. Let me show you some of the things that I'm going to post this week. You guys get a little sneak peek for being here, so you can see what's going to go up for sale this week. So hold on, okay? Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Oh, right here. Oh, jeez. Guys, I'm losing. Just want to give you a sneak peek of what's going to be for sale so you can see if you want to grab it before it goes. So we've got, all right, this little oversized sleigh hanger, little oversized ornament, I should say. It also stands up on its own though. So if you want to just use it on a table or something, it does stand. So little sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? And it does ring. There is a sleigh bell on it. This little merry hanger, definitely glam Christmas. This will be up. All right, and then the last one is a snowman. In the middle, we can build a snowman, a hanger, custom painted snowman. In the middle, we can build a snowman hanging out in the side there. So that's another hanger. So these 3 pieces will go up for sale this week, along with our Merry Christmas that we made tonight. I'm going to add a little bit to it. So keep an eye out. Things sell quick, guys, with Count Your Stitches. So get it before they go. And that is it, guys, tonight. Thank you so much for joining. I'm really happy with how this came out tonight. It was really great to chat with you guys. Thanks, Tiffany. It was really great to chat with you guys. I missed being on here, so it was so good to be back. I was going to take 2 weeks off around the Christmas, New Year time. I might not. I don't know. I love doing this with you guys, so we'll see. So just keep an eye out. Make sure that you set your notifications so that you get notified every time Count Your Stitches goes live, because we do it unscheduled sometimes too, just little bonuses here and there. So you don't want to miss out, and you don't want to miss out on when we post things that are going up for sale or things about our craft parties that we do virtually right now. So set those notifications to on, so that way you know when we're going at, when everything's happening. Thank you guys all so much again for your support. It was so nice to chat with you guys tonight. We will be here again next Sunday night with another craft, building up towards Christmas. Really excited. And yeah, so we'll see you then. Have a wonderful week, everybody. I hope you all enjoy. Stay safe if we do get that snowstorm. Please hunker down and be good. And we will see y'all next week. And always remember to count your stitches. Bye.